All right. Good morning, everyone. I am going to get outside. We have a little bit of sunlight coming up, and I'm happy to see everybody. Happy Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day weekend. I hope you have some great fun plans. This may come as a surprise, but what I will say to you guys is if you have family, if you have people in town, I'm always going to be that leader that is going to say, spend time with family, spend time doing the things that matter most. And, yes, I'm all about the hustle. I'm all about doing the things that drive you closer to your goals and where you want to be. There's so many Memorial Days that I can remember now being a Thriver for 8 years where I just was not able to break away and be with family. There was things that I missed out on then so that I could be where I am now. So, how many of you guys are mamas and even dads that, you've had to work the weekend, or you've had to pull a second shift, or you've had to miss out on things. Guys, we do have to miss out on things to be able to enjoy the things now for the things we want later. And so, if you're running for a bonus, if you're right here with us and you're just closing that gap, I want to encourage you, close that gap for your family because that's going to really, really matter for you next Tuesday. So anyway, I'm just so thankful. We talk about every Vibe Tribe, we talk about gratitude and just placing our mindset in that attitude of gratitude. And today we can be so thankful for those that served, for those that gave the ultimate sacrifice. In scripture, it says, greater love has no man than to give his life for his friends. And so I'm so thankful for those that serve. So if you are a family member, if you have kids that serve, if you yourself serve, I just want to personally say thank you because we do have incredible thriving family, thriving community that serve across the Thrive community. So, and I want to encourage you, if you are on the Lavelle fan page, which you should be liking and following that. I would encourage you to go out there on that fan page today and find, put in hashtag Memorial Day veteran, maybe a branch of the military, maybe even first responder or something like that, and share those stories today. Those things are what is on people's mind. And, when, people are always saying, you're always trying to sell me something. Guess what? Everybody is always trying to sell you something, whether that's their beliefs, whether that's how many of you have been told how awesome the Top Gun movie is? Somebody is selling to you, right? And we don't think for 1 second that Hollywood is trying to sell us something, or that Hollywood is allowing us to sell for them and to give the reviews the same thing that we do in Thrive. But yet many people will not share about their Thrive because they feel like they're selling someone something. And last night, my news feed was full of reviews talking about people that had gone to see Top Gun, good, bad, indifferent, And so I want you to remember that we're just in a space that the entire world is in. It's just differently perceived because people are not used to people being successful in this industry, people being able to do the things we do, people being able to sacrifice time now for time freedom later. And so, I just want you to kind of put that into perspective as you see people, and maybe you have a struggle where you're like, I just don't want to be that salesy person. I don't want to be that person that people look at their newsfeed and roll their eyes. You know what? We're always going to be selling something. Again, whether it's our beliefs, our favorite restaurant, our favorite movie. So get past all of that so that you can create a life for your family. I think that today is a beautiful day. To be with family. Make sure you're rocking, a blue DFT or a colorful DFT. I love to bling out my DFTs. I love to take the white label, put little red rhinestones on them. I love to take little washi tape, put red, white, and blue on them. I love to have fun with my DFTs. And, if you're going to be with family, make sure that you're having that conversation with people. How are they doing? How are they feeling? How is life? Have those conversations so that your thrive may or may not come up. Now, don't be that person that is just about thrive, just about making a sale, just about you. But when you care about the people more than you do the platform, more than you do the paycheck, the rest will fall into place, friends. I guarantee you. If you're brand new with us, I've been thriving for 8 years now. And so I've seen a few Memorial Days. This is a great time. Y'all know that I am just a huge advocate. And again, find space for family today. Please hear me on that. Find space for family. But if you're sitting idle and scrolling, go back to your memories, go back to Memorial Day hashtags, go back to things that are going to help you to kind of stimulate posts, to stimulate conversation. If you are not being busy, and I will say there's times where I am way more active in my stories than I am not. There's some times where I'm like over vomit stories, and then there's times where I'm like bone dry. So, but when I do those stories, so the thing is, remember you have a 24-hour window on those stories. Take the time to go through and see who is seeing your stories. Those are the silent watchers. Those are the people that you can quickly jot down their names. Take the time, jot down their names. If you're waiting for the barbecue to finish, jot down their names. And this week, be intentional with communicating with them. I went through my stories. Just this weekend has been, busy with family, and I went through my stories, and there was a lot of people that I got rid of. I went to look at their profile page, and perhaps there's things that I'm just like, you're just not aligned with my core vision and values, so we probably would not be great in business together, and there is no personal connection, and there's no reason to be personal friends in my platform. So I got rid of those things. So I want you to take the time, post things on your story that will cause people to want to keep coming back to your story. Make them want to continue to see like what's happening, cool things. The thing is that you'll find that I will include my thrive, and it may be a quote. It may be a scripture. It may be just my kids. It may just be a cute photo, but with my thrive. When I get home, I have a sample that needs to go to my post office lady, because she's like, okay, tell me what the patch is. And so, and that came from my Friday, Memorial Day, with the blue DFT. So I want you to take this time, remember in your stories cannot just be, for example, I'm here with Family of Choice, and one of them had this little like frother thing. And so I use that frother, which my preference is to use my blender and my banana and all of those things for my shake. But I thought this will be cool and it'll stimulate conversation. So I'm blending up my Thrive Lifestyle mix with my frother, and with the frother that I borrowed, and that stimulated conversation. What are you mixing that with? What is that in your hand? Most people knew what it was, but it kind of made a mess. So it was a fun little boomerang. And I want them, they're going to see the Thrive product, but I want to stimulate a conversation about something different. So maybe I am, in my stories doing my hair, blah, blah, blah. And I've got my DFT. Not only do I want to go, oh, I'm doing this cute braid, but I want them to see my DFT so that they'll ask. They probably might not ask about the DFT. They've seen it. They don't want to ask, but they might ask, what is that, that braid? What is the name of that braid? Or what is the name of that lipstick? Or what is the name of, where did you get that water bottle? This is a famous one. Where'd you get that water bottle? Where'd you get that cup? Oh my gosh, I love that lake. What lake is that? Where are you guys at? So it's more than just everything. I always say my post, my content and engagement is going to include core things. My faith, my family, my thrive, my healing. There's going to be some non-negotiables that are going to be involved in my posts. And so people know they can make the choice to come back and see and follow and stay connected with me or not. And guess what? It's okay if it's an or not. All right. So today I want to really, really challenge you. And Shannon, I post in the comments below if we can, and we've got a lot to do today. We've got Memorial Day, buy two, get one. We've got free shipping over, I think, $350. If we can wrap this up, I just wanted to throw some powerful tips out to you. I'm not going to go, I may not even go 30 minutes. I'm literally just going to give you all this and say, go get busy, because it's not about how much time do I spend here. It's about how much information do I give you? How many tools do I give you? And I'm telling you, you're going through the final end of the month. And this is that time where you want to finish strong. So today you've got Memorial Day. You've got Memorial Day, hashtag Memorial Day weekend, hashtag Memorial Day 2022. Take the time and use that. This is a big family. People are getting ready for summertime. I have been bombarded with graduations. Graduations are happening everywhere. If they're people that are on your social space, they're people that you're connected to, send them a private message and say, hey, I saw little Johnny graduated. If he's her last one, where's he going to school? Ask those questions. Ask them, are you, how's that mama heart doing? Some mamas are, sad. Some mamas are happy, new chapters in their life, but people are putting things right now on your newsfeed that allows you to have a conversation. You have to decide to have that conversation with them. So today you've got the hashtags you can follow, the stories, you can create a list. My list is long enough that it will take me all week. Now I know the algorithms and all that. Well, I can't focus on the algorithm. I just focus on consistency and creating content and value that is relevant and matters to people. So what happens? I make a post, a newsfeed. I make a post in my stories. Then I go back. Guys, it's not a popularity contest. This is not just to see, oh, it's not a Canadian holiday. Well, that's okay, because it is a holiday for us. And the thing is that you want to reach across all countries. So, you can go through and take that time to even say that. Maybe there's people on your space that you go, that fun fact, that this isn't a Canadian holiday. Well, everybody should know that. Well, not everybody does. So there's just things that you can have conversations on. And then there's things that you can go back and revisit. There's going to be graduation posts probably for the next week and a half. Then it's going to be summertime. So then you have to change that conversation going into June, having that conversation with people about your opportunity. And there are so many leaders that you probably follow that share their opportunity in a way that you can find that feels right to you. There might be red personalities out there that just go straight for the jugular, and they're like, you got to do this business, you got to do, like all the things. For me, I have one photo. I like to do batch work. So I'll take, you'll see me and you'll be like, is she in Oklahoma, or is she in Arizona, or no, she's home in Texas in her pajamas. But here's the thing. You have I just lost my train. Oh, you have an opportunity that people need and they're going to want during the summer. Now, remember, people do get distracted because they're busy. Their kids are out of school. They have more time that they are having to allocate towards doing summer activities with family. So don't you get discouraged because this business goes up and down, up and down. That is part of this industry, kind of like our economy, right? And so you have to remember that you have an opportunity to share with people, even if it's just helping them with a gas tank, some gas. That right now is huge. Like I said, I do some batch work, and the other day we were filling up the jet skis, and I literally had the gas nozzle in my hand, and I'm like, reason number one, if you need a good reason, and I haven't posted it, but it's something I'm going to share, and it's a post I'm going to create. If you need a reason to start a side hustle, reason number one, gas prices. So, you know, those are things that are everyday fun pictures. I'm having a good time. Somebody might say, oh, I love your jet skis, or, you know, I love your car, or yeah, gas is stupid crazy right here and where I'm at, or I found this cool place to get, you know, gas at a discounted price. So I want to encourage you today, go through and interact with your people. First of all, be with your people, love on your family, take that time, but you're going in, I think we have 2 days left for the end of the month. Finish strong. Oh my gosh, Shannon, I love that. Oh my gosh, see, that's so fun. And, you know, that right there is a conversation starter. But go through and find out, what are they talking about? What are they thinking about? You know, another thing, how many of you have watched Top Gun? And then just say, I love that all of my friends are sharing on social media their reviews, their opinions, so that I can make my decision if I want to go and see the movie. That is so much like network marketing. There's a product or a service or something we can consume, and we're talking about it and sharing about it. And guess what? If you tell me, and my daughter reads it, and my sister-in-law reads it, and my other daughter reads it, we're all going to go spend money at that movie theater, make Hollywood money, you know, that pyramid they talk about with that we're in all the time. So just know that there is going to be naysayers, there's going to be doubters, I don't really like the haters thing, but there's going to be people that are going to doubt your industry, but you have to believe in your industry. I am going to say it till I'm blue in the face, and you can expect it if you allow me to be on your Zooms and your calls. There's no greater joy than family. There's no greater joy than time with your family. And I will tell you that is absolutely precious. There is no greater thing than to be able to put capsules in your body in the morning, put the gut health in your body, to wear your rechargeable patches, you know, like they just keep recharging all day long, and be able to keep going and keep up with that family that you're enjoying your time freedom with. This product works, friends. This opportunity works. You've got to get out there and work it. So I'm excited about Memorial Day. I'm excited because I'm driving. I mean, I'm not driving. My children have driven me around, like driving Miss Daisy. They've been driving me around. So I have a 3-hour drive home. I've been present with them. I've hung out with them. But when I drive home for that 3 hours, I get to get on my phone and work. We were laughing because, you know, we pull our jet skis with a Jeep. Y'all know that LaBelle will pay for the Jeep family too. And so I'm part of the Jeep community, and everywhere we go, we had the little blue Jeeps. I mean, the little blue ducks. We're in the Duck Jeep community, hashtag Duck Jeep. I have my little QR codes stuck around the little neck of the ducks, and not always. Yesterday, we had a family, and they're like, hey, can we sit on y'all's jet skis? We love them. I'm like, are y'all going to dreamboard those? And they're like, dreamboard. We were able to have a conversation. I just whipped out my QR code. I said, scan this, let's get connected. Even though you see me in a lifestyle of joy and going and coming, guys, I'm always forward-thinking. How can I share Jesus with people, and how can I share Thrive? That is my focus. And how can I love my family to the fullest? So I challenge you to find your core values, find those non-negotiables, find those things for you that make your heart beat a little faster. Find those things for you that get you super excited and that allow you to go, I don't care what people think. I don't care if they think I'm crazy. I don't care if they think I'm annoying. I am going to share these things because they are what matters to me. Everybody else is sharing on their social spaces what matters to them, and it's my news feed. I can share what I want. I can say what I want. I can post what I want because it belongs to me. And that is something that I've grounded inside of me and said, this is who I am. I'm not embarrassed of my Thrive Life. My Thrive Life is what has created this life for me. My Thrive Life is what allowed my husband to retire, be home, to live the last days of his life, living his best life. This is what allows me to take my family, to travel, to enjoy, to have the things, to not the gas doesn't make me want to gurgle, but it just, I can do it. I can do it because I said yes to this business and because I'm willing to sacrifice. There are many times when we're walking to the car and the kids are getting in, I'm like, oh my gosh, go get me a duck. And they're like, Mom, I'm like, last night we were all tired and hot, and, we're learning all the things, backing up trailers. And oh my goodness, we have Blendia families. We have times of the month. I mean, all the combinations of stuff. And my kids were just over it, ready to get home, get ready to eat. And this family is like, I want to sit on your jet skis. And I'm like, they're going to sit on my jet skis and they're going to take the photo. We've got to take the time to pause, because I don't know, that scan of that QR code may mean nothing. That scan on that QR code may be my next 200K. I'm always thinking that. Am I always in business mode? Am I always? Probably so, because that is part of who I am. I don't sit around and think, I need to breathe in, breathe out. I need to eat. I need to drink my water. Those are just things that are part of my life. And so are the things that make my heart beat faster. So I want to encourage you today, as you're out there and you're sharing, hashtag think a veteran. Don't just use a cute saying, pay it forward. Find a veteran. If you are out at a restaurant, or if you are at Starbucks, or if you're at, the Sonic, then, pay it forward. Even if that person is not a veteran, just say, in honor of Memorial Day, I'm just paying kindness forward, because of all the veterans that served. And, you don't have to do a whole big old long Memorial Day speech and all those things. You're just like, hey, I'm just paying kindness forward. Kindness was given to us so many years ago, and freedom is not free. We recognize that. And so today, pay kindness forward, pay that forward, share that forward, with those around you in your space, even if it's a smile, even if it's just a kind word, even if it's just a post on your social space, pay that forward. And don't take for granted the opportunity that you have today in your newsfeed, the opportunity that you have today to go through and gather opportunities for conversation, guys, not just for today. Remember that you're not just looking to go bombard. I go back to my memories and I'm like, oh, that was good from 2014. Oh, that was good from 2017. Oh, that was good for 2018. I don't want to post all of that in one day and people are like, oh my gosh, she just word vomited all over. No, I'll save those in my notes folder. And then that way I have Monday posts for the next month. Work smarter, not harder, friends. Okay. Work smarter. And then again, you're not in a popularity contest. We're not in high school. You're not trying to get 75,000 likes and engagement. If you get 5 good quality likes, 5 good quality engagements, and they're non-thrivers, we want them to be non-thrivers. If they're not non-thrivers, we've got to up our game to be getting conversation with new non-thrivers. Cleaning up your friends list. It's vital. That's vital during a perfect place. Set a list of things at the end of this month. We talk about goals at the beginning of the month. At the end of this month, set some house cleaning things. We check out today of this Airbnb. And there's a list of things to do before you leave. Make you a list of to-dos before you close your month. And that will be going through, cleaning up your friends list, going back through what conversations did you have all month long? What posts did you do all month long? What people did you not engage with? You're not just putting a post out there to see how many likes and engagements it gets. You're putting a post out there to have a conversation, to stimulate conversation, to stimulate someone to want to be exposed to your product, to want to be introduced to your compensation plan. So go back through, make you a list of month-end things. You've got to be logging into that cloud every single day. I say this and say this and say this for 8 years at the end of every month. So that's a lot of times. Go through and look at your cloud office every month, pulling reports, whatever you need to do. But also, when I was in corporate America, every single day that I was at my job, maybe that was Monday through Friday, maybe it was had to work some weekends, I went through and I checked my email. I checked my notifications. I checked my messages, because that told me what I needed to do for that day, for that week, what meetings. Run your business like a business, okay? Log into your cloud office. Check and see what's happening. Who do you have in your waiting room? Who do you not have in your waiting room? Who in your team is running for VIP? Who in your team is not running for VIP? So the goal is to get people in that cloud office. Go back, look at your reports. Who was thriving last year on this date last year? What are they doing now on social media? If they're not on social media, if you can't find them, send them a text message. Maybe life, guys, y'all know life can change in an instant, on a dime, without notification, without warning, right? So go find out what's going on in their life. Maybe they've cut off their social media and that text message that you send to them is everything they need for that day. You're not just a thriver, you're a human. Be a good human, be a kind human, and go out there today and live in a way that says thank you to the veterans, to the people that have gone before, those that serve and protect, those that have served and protect. This is thank you. We're going to take advantage of the goodness that we have in the world. I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity that I've been given. I'm going to take care of this one body that I've been given. I'm going to take care of it. And I'm going to put the good things in my body, in my mind, and my soul that help me to create a space and to be a light into the world that we live in. All right. Y'all got plenty to do. I just vomited all the things. I hope y'all took all the notes, and I want to see you go out there and work today. If you are poolside, you be present with your family. But if they're hanging and chilling and you would be scrolling Facebook aimlessly, then do some work. If you are just hanging out and watching soap operas, do some work. You decide, is this that I'm doing right now going to place me in a space in my future for my family that's going to be better? If the answer is yes, if you say, Chas, I've been working 24 hours a day for 78,000 days in a row and I need to just veg, then you do what you need. You have to know what you need so that you can go get what you want, right? So we're closing this month. We're going to finish it strong. And I always say the way you finish is the way you start. So if you roll out of the new month or out of this month with momentum, you're going to roll into the next month. Don't you wait on Lavelle to create momentum. You go create momentum in your team. You go create excitement in your team. Go get creative. Go share your little, your little flyer, put it on your thing. Yes. Go share your DFTs with your little flyer, your Memorial Day. Do a buy two, get one, whatever you need to do, get creative. Don't just put a bunch of flyers out there, guys. There's going to be 78,000 bazillion flyers. Now, I will say there's been 78 bazillion thousand Top Gun graphics. They're doing the same thing. They're marketing. Don't you step back out of your greatness because you're afraid of what people will think of you. Guess what? Whether you sell a product, whether you fall off the face of the earth, guys, we think that people are thinking of us more than they really are thinking of us, or we think people are formed opinions about us more than they're really thinking of us. So you go do you. You go be a light, you go share an opportunity, and you go take care of your body. Show them how you are blending up your lifestyle mix, your capsules, your DFT, create boomerangs, create fun stuff, and then go back at the end of the night, make your list, just jot it down. Don't just be like, oh, Sally liked me. Oh, I'm so glad Amy liked me. Oh my gosh, Chas liked my set. Oh, no. Go through there and go, dang it, that's 99% thrivers. This is not good. I've got to create a space where non-thrivers are talking to me so that I can go through and have conversation with non-thrivers. All right. I love y'all so big. I'm so thankful for y'all. Shannon, thank you for just creating this space, and thank you for asking me, allowing me to be a part of it. Y'all got plenty of work to do. Now get out there and go do it.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. And her jumping on this month has really, really started the ball rolling again. And some amazing women in a little chat that lit the fire under my rear end again, such as Katrina and Melanie. We all know who you are. Thank you, because this coming month is going to be hot. And this month has been amazing. Thank you, Chas. Everybody go out there. Do something special with your DFTs, even added stars.
Y'all have a great one. We'll see y'all soon.
Bye-bye.